Hi, I'm Anne. In this video I'll show you how to use the narrow hammer feet. There's the rolled hem foot and the flat hem foot, and they're both in the ultimate 32 pieces presser foot set of MadamSew, number 30 and 31. So what are they good for? If you don't want to burn your fingers anymore on your iron trying to press that 1/4 of an inch hem or even that 1/8 of an inch hem. And if you want more professional looking results, I advise you to try these two babies. And I'm warning you, they're not easy to handle at first. You need a little practice, so give yourself some time, especially when you are sewing with slippery fabrics or very, very lightweight ones. Or if you're into sewing square corners, or you have a lot of curved hems, or you have some tubular hems, give yourself some time and check out this video with plenty of tips and tricks to tackle this. A rolled hem foot or flat hem foot, also known as the narrow hammer feet, feature a funnel or a curl on the front side where your fabric will roll up into, and then the needle will sew the little hem down. A flat hem foot is very similar to a rolled hem foot, but the funnel is a little bigger and the hem wider and flatter than the rolled hem. The final hem produced by the rolled hem foot is slightly rounder, as it escapes the back of the foot through a groove that is more curved. These feet are both snap-on feet. You just snap them on and off your machine. If you have a low shank machine that doesn't take these snap-on feet, like a PFAF for example, you can screw on our universal snap-on adapter and you'll be able to use all the snap-on feet of our set. If you have a Bernina, you will also need the Bernina adapter. And then just snap them on. Now I'll show you how I get the fabric in the funnel, the folder or the curl in an elegant way. Turn the edge under 1/8 of an inch, double fold 1/8 of an inch, put the fold under your presser foot in the down position, lower the needle, and the needle should be right at the inner fold of the fabric. Sew a couple of stitches and backstitch. You can hold the thread tails to get a grip. Lift the presser foot again, keep the needle in the down position, and wriggle the fabric in the curl. Using tweezers to do this can be very helpful. Now you can start stitching. Try to feed the fabric in evenly at a 1/4 inch strip. Go slowly and keep your focus. Use both hands to guide the fabric through the funnel. Keep a little tension without pulling too hard. Slightly direct the fabric to the left so that it feeds easier. Make sure the fold stays next to the foot and doesn't go under. If the fold slips under the foot, you will get a wider hem. Even feeding is very important. If you feed too much fabric in, the raw edge will show next to the hem. When you feed too little fabric in, it will result in a single fold hem and the raw edge will show as well. If you're using very lightweight material that is difficult to handle, you can stabilize the first inch with a little strip of fusible interfacing, or you could spray some hairspray on your fabric to stiffen it. It won't slip that much and it will feed easier as well. If your fabric sinks into the throat plate when you start, you can put a little tissue or a small piece of paper under the presser foot and stitch, and just rip the paper off afterwards. Sewing a tubular hem and going over seams is tricky as well. The technique to tackle this is the same. If the seams are tiny, they might pass through the curl. To make them less bulky, trim the corners first. But most of the times you're going to have to stop 1/2 an inch before the seam, put the fabric double folded flat under the foot, and and stitch it down like you would do with a standard presser foot. And once you're past the seam, you just wriggle the fabric back in the little curl and continue. A third option is to stop half an inch before the seam, backstitch, cut the threads, skip the seam completely and restart sewing beyond the seam. When you finish sewing with the hammer foot, go back to the part you skipped and fill in the hem at the cross seams separately with a standard foot or a walking foot. This is the result I got with the second technique and not using matching threads. Finishing corners, square corners, with a hammer foot is not that easy. I've seen some really neat results, but mine aren't just there yet. I need more practice, I suppose. But I can explain you the technique. You just hem the first edge like the others. You start, hem, and stop at the corner. You cut the threads. You double fold the next edge, also at 1/8 inch. And you sew a couple of stitches. Needle down, press a foot up, and wriggle the fabric in the curl. Hem until you're at the next corner, and if the next edge has already a hem, you stop half an inch before the corner, get the fabric out of the curl, double fold it, and put it under the presser foot and stitch the hem down. At this point, there's no fabric in the curl. So that's it for the hems. Yesterday I made this long-sleeved t-shirt and I hemmed the bottom edge with the mirror hem, and I think the result is quite good, so I'm happy. And if you have any more questions, please send me an email or leave a comment below this video, and we'd love you to subscribe to our channel. So have a nice day. Bye.